So I was talking to my friend the other day. I think it was yesterday, actually. And she was talking about how she couldn't watch YouTube anymore because everybody was saying the same thing. And it came in immediately that the timeline had become more solid. So basically, us as light workers and just our belief system had solidified the timeline. So I wanted to talk about the events that are to come. And I think they're in pretty close order of what they actually, will reveal themselves. And I'm not going to do like, when is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? But I'm going to try and give you them in order. And I think they're going to be fairly solid. So what I got is that the next big event will be that the European Queenie will die. And that will be the London Bridge event. And then I got that the money system would crash. So the dollar would crash. And Mr. B would be revealed along with Mr. O. And then it would be revealed that Mr. T had won in November of 2020. And a military takeover of the government would ensue in the United States. So that would happen next. And then I got that the RV would take place, the reevaluation of currency. And basically at the same time, the conflict in Eastern Europe with Mr. P would end. And he would actually have possession of that country. And then the collapse of the Australian government would take place, and it would be very dramatic and chaotic. And New Zealand would follow very quickly. And the rest of the countries would be a lot more quiet about it, but they would be switching over as well because they had capitulated and basically given in to the white hats. So they would be switching over one after the other like dominoes. And during all this uncertainty and chaos in the world, people would come back together and begin to take care of each other again. And we would become more social with each other, and love would win. That's what I got. The deep sleepers that can't adjust will begin to pass away in April, is what came through. And the largest portion of those would be government actors or bad guys. And that would reach down into the smallest town. And it would have to be cleaned up. And a lot of the people are going to be the ones who actually help with that cleanup. That's what I got. So a lot of investigations and things would actually be done by the people. Systems will be collapsing in the middle of all of this because the truth is going to be, put out. And I don't know if I said that or not, but the news would begin to tell the truth during the military takeover. And the first collapse of the systems would be the government and the medical. And then later on would come the school and the church. And I didn't get that people would stop worshiping, but they would stop having enormous churches. They would do it on their own. They would meet in parks. They would have potlucks. They wouldn't give money to a church anymore because they would find out where it went. So those truths would be revealed, and that whole thing would change quite a lot. I get that it's like a marathon of events, basically until the end of August. And then after that, it slows down, but there's still events happening. And they're going to continue to happen through 2024. But it's going to be just better and better all the time. That's what I get. And really, this is driven by us. So by the ones who are standing firm, that want humanity to win, by the ones that are raising their consciousness. We're the ones that change the timeline. So don't give up. And if you need help, put it in the comments. If you need to know something, put it in the comments or send me an email. Because we need to all stand strong right now. And it's just going to help everyone so much if we continue to work on ourselves and take care of ourselves and grow our consciousness. So give yourself a big hug because you really helped with this timeline. And I get that there's no going back. So we are really on the road to a new world. So have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.